I was going to say that this is the first Snowfred of 2019, but it actually isn't, because we did the Snowfred on 5M. But it's the first, I guess, first Snowfred in official snow conditions. This is just a normal Gfred, and it happens to be snowing in GTA. So it's the first Snowfred in that respect. We're going to do all 3 Snowfreds tonight. PS4 first, then Xbox One, then PC. And I'm thinking when I upload it as a video, I'm going to upload them all back to back. So it'll be one big hour-and-a-half long-ish video of all the Snowfreds for this year. It's always an event, Snowfreds. I like it. There's only I was going to say there's only 3 every year, but we had 4 obviously with the early Project Homecoming Snowfred. So yeah, Snowfred rules. Run skippers are going to miss all this. Important rules. No 9F, no Sultan, and no Infernus. The all-wheel drive sports and supercars are not allowed. You can either choose a fast car that's rear-wheel drive, so it's going to be more unstable going up Chiliad and stuff like that, or you can choose a slower car that's all-wheel drive, like an SUV. And that's the beauty of Snowfred. Gfred Extravaganza tonight indeed, all 3 of them. Triple Freds. 3 dad jokes in one night. Oh, what a scumbag! Thank you guys for the bits and donations and subscriptions that I'm seeing. I will, obviously, as always, catch up with them all in between Freds. 10, you bitch! Oh, that sound. We need Christmas dad jokes. I'll go. That's a terrible dad joke. That one that's just come up. Did you know toasters were the first form of pop-up notifications? That's so bad. This Gfred trilogy is going to be better than Lord of the Rings and the Star Wars sequels. Alright, I'm going right. I took a late change. There was too many people going left. Last year, the three Snowfreds. What kind of motorcycle does Santa ride? Holly Davidson. Okay, there's one.
Christ in heaven. Ah!
I'm gonna get kicked out. God damn it! That advantage just completely gone. Let me get in! Oh, is this from... Fighting over a phantom. Oh, and then he died. Rip Percy. 10, you bitch. Alright, that wasn't the greatest. I mean, I'm in 12th, but that could have gone better. So yeah, the 3 Snowfreds last year were absolute classics. They were instant classics. I recommend going and watching them. They were the first Gfreds that ever went up on the main channel. Previously, they were always on the second channel. And they were just, the story between those 3 races, from the first race to the last, was just incredible. Taking everything into account. I'm totally doing this. I'm totally going into the quarry in a Phantom. I'm leaning into it. So if these 3 Snowfreds, you know, give us half as much entertainment as the last years, it's gonna be great. No! Damn it! On one side, then on the other. Come on. Phantom's not bad, to be fair. I mean, well, it's slow, obviously, but it's got decent power behind it to do this bit. That was a smart decision, I think. Yeah, this is always the question as well. Do you go the hot lap route, or do you go the OG route? In almost every situation, you want to go the OG route. I need another car. This is no good. Will it make the airport jump? We're not going to get that far to find out. Look at all these cars on the other side of the road. I need to find something on this side. Subaru in front. Got that overtake. It's good to see Subaru back. The yearly Snowfred on PS4. Subaru decided to come back. What is that car? What do I do? I think I'm gonna... Yeah. Oh my god. Come on. Yeah, the Baller is the all-time #1 Snowfred vehicle. But it's not as OP as, you know, a 9F or an Infernus would be. And it's still that balance in Snowfreds. Do you take a slower, more consistent all-wheel drive car, or a faster but gonna be... Sorry buddy, I just couldn't brake there. A faster but more, well, a worse consistency-wise experience of a rear-wheel drive car. Tell you what, was that a Rakoto? That might not be a bad shout. There's a 9F, can't take it though. I don't mind the Zion. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. This is not a bad find at all. Yeah, I totally ignored the F620, as you might imagine. Alright. Let's go for it. I think I'm going to keep this, unless I see a Baller. I would genuinely switch this car for a Baller. That's how good the Baller is in Snowfreds. At least from a consistency perspective, and it manages to keep some speed as well. But this is a good car. Going to be keeping this until the end, as long as I don't ruin it. Let's see if we can get a bit of a comeback on, indeed. Although that's the leader going the opposite way. Smash crash. He's gone. I didn't see what car he was in. I couldn't make it out. I'm trying to make the decision about whether to do the hot lap route or not. I feel like it's suicide. It has to be suicide, but... Oh wow, there's some suicide. Come on. That wasn't the most ideal. Oh, just made it! Thank you. It's alright. That worked out alright. Nice. Up into 11th already. That was... What the hell is that bloody traffic doing? Stupid prairie. He gets such a huge boost from... Thank you guys, by the way. I will catch up with everything afterwards. Alright. I feel like there's no way I'm winning this race without the hot lap route. That's what I'm thinking. But do I need to do the hot lap route in the first place? Like, I'm in a Feltzer. Maybe I'm gonna have the car advantage to be able to do the OG route and be okay. Like, look, I'm just so much quicker than what most people have. How far behind am I? 1 minute 46 seconds. That's a lot of time. No, I'm doing OG route. I'm going OG route. You guys are mostly saying OG route in the chat as well. Didn't I do the hot lap route last year until the final one, and that they didn't work out very well. Like, I need to learn from my mistakes for once. Maybe in one of these Snowfreds I'll do the OG route, the hot lap route I should say. My partner just texted me from abroad. It's Gfred time, and I ran to the computer. Wow. That's cool. Yeah, I feel like the hot lap route, I agree with what some of you are saying in the chat. The hot lap route, you can only do it in the baller. I don't even think the Feltzer would make it up. Even with the baller, it's tricky in the snow. With rain, you can get away with doing the hot lap route with a few extra cars. And especially with 9Fs and Infernus and Sultan banned, you gotta go OG route. Looks like almost everybody in front of me has done that.
Why would you do that?
Looks like there's only one person over on the left hand side of the map who's doing the hot lap route. I'm guessing that's alright, just doing a little pirouette thanks to the bloody traffic. I'm guessing it's BK Moto who's doing the hot lap route because he's in the lead at the minute. And I think if you take the hot lap route, you get closer to the checkpoint earlier. Thank you so much for the gift subs. I need to, this is where I really need to, you know, oh, Percy died again, rip Percy. This is where I need to concentrate. It can all go so wrong. So easily. I don't know where they're going.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Yep, did it again. I don't know why I bother. Oh no. I don't know why I ever bother trying to do that little jump, because it's always so much easier to just go around the outside here and hop back onto the track here. Like, I never learn. Every time I do the OG route, I do the exact same thing. Okay, this hasn't gone well so far. I'm not doing myself any favors at the minute. At night in the snow. This is tricky. I was trying to go for a Chiliad overtake. Always got to be careful on that bump. Come on. Come on. We got a line, everybody waiting to get up Chiliad. This is no joke. This is the thing when you do the OG route. You don't really ever make up any time. Like it's being in a quicker car doesn't, or a better car doesn't really help you all that much on the OG route as much as it would. Oh no. Oh my god, you've up. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm having such issues. Momentum is so important in Snowfreds. Rip C. Wilson. I don't know whether that helped him or not, but probably didn't. Alright, 10th. And I'm now 1 minute 57 behind the leader. So, okay, 8th. I'm making positions with people dying, that works. I was in 3rd and got hit. Rib C. Wilson. Sushi fish going down on the bike. Alright, let's take it easy. I'd be okay. I'd be happy. Top 5's always possible. Top 5 is my goal at the minute. For the first Snowfred of the season. I feel like top 5 would be a good start. Feltzer rides the tracks really well as well. Quite far behind, though, that top 5. It's going to be on the parachute, isn't it? There's always parachute issues on Snowfreds. Sorry. I didn't even see him on the coming. Oh, the train. The great equalizer.
He's a scumbag. He's an absolute scumbag.
Safety car train. That's 6th and 7th ahead, I think. No, 5th, 6th and 7th. Here we go. Top 5's always possible. There's 6th. That was a 9F. That's a good point. Kick him. I didn't even register at all that was a 9F. I didn't see who it was either. Caught red-handed with the 9F. I couldn't have made it more clear at the beginning of the Gfred 9Fs, Sultans, and In Fairness as a band. Tell you what, that's 4th place just ahead. I've got 6th place right behind me, so this is pretty close. No. It's that Subaru down there. Flashing back to the past. It's like turning back the clock. I don't know, Phil. I don't know who it was. I didn't see the name. think it was 24th. But I can't be sure. Oh. Alright. Three-way fight. Over 4th, 5th and 6th. It's alright, that works. He's gone. Use a 9F into Snowfred. That's what happens. This is quite the interest. This is a good little battle, this. Alright. Let's get over here. Come on. There we go. Alright, I've got a little bit of a gap. For 4th place in the first, wasn't the first Snowfred again, but the first vanilla GTA Snowfred of the season. To be fair, I didn't see. I had pretty good runs in the Snowfreds last year, and look how that turned out. So let's not take anything for granted just yet. GG Ajaxel on the first place. I think that was a decent little comeback. He seemed quite far down at the start. So, oh, there's 3rd. Master committed suicide on the parachute jump. I keep saying the parachute jump in Snowfreds is even more deadly than normal. I'm probably about to find that out as well. I've still got the Swedish parachute bag. Alright. 3rd place is on. Top 3. I feel like it's been a while since I've had a top 5 finish. I have not done well in Gfreds lately. That wasn't too bad of a little comeback. Since getting the Feltzer, I was in like 22nd or something. I can't see. Oh, there it is. This went a lot better than the first Snowfred of 2018. Sweet! 3rd place. Beautiful. I'm happy with that. Thanks for the GGs. Every part that can come off my car has come off my car. I kind of want to see that. No, you've still got the boot to be fair. You've still got the rear door. So C. Wilson managed to get himself unstuck at the top of Chiliad. Now he's going for the parachute jump. He looks a little bit too left there. Oh. What the? Yeah, I thought he was too left. He did exactly what I did on the last... And then the car just instantly, everything came off it when he did... What was that all about? Rip C. Wilson. Well, there we go. The first Snowfred, 2 more to come. Xbox and PC. That big field spread we're going to have on the others. I'm hoping the others go that well. But... I can only go 2nd or 1st now to
what a scumbag.
improve on it. Maybe I shouldn't have done so well on the first one. So the only way that I can get better than the PS4 Gfred is getting 2nd or 1st. If I don't get second or first place, then... Oh, if I get third, I suppose it will be equal. But anything other than the top 3 and I will have done worse. That was kind of weird. I wasn't prepared to do that in first person. Alright, we'll see. We'll see. I haven't had the major problem yet. Like, I feel like I got off quite easy in the first one. Snowfreds don't normally go that well. Hot lap route. I don't know about. I still don't know about the hot. It depends on circumstance. The hot lap route. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, fine. Oh, get me. What on earth is... Can you just let me get up the... Oh my god. Oh my god, that was the worst. Okay, so I've had issues immediately. That doesn't bode well. I think. Alright, let's do an early dad joke on the run. What's the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi? The people of... Wait. The people of Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but the people of Abu Dhabi do. That wasn't a dad joke from the randomly generated. That's just what someone put in chat. So I saw it. I had to, as I started reading it, I was like, wait a minute. This isn't an official dad joke, but it worked in the end. God, remember the Flintstones? Good times. Yabba dabba doo. Alright, here's one. How did the hipster burn the roof of his mouth? He ate the pizza before it was cool. What do Santa's elves go to school to learn? The alphabet. Yeah, that's pretty bad. All these jokes today have been pretty bad. None have hit me. Right, there's already enough people going to the right that I'm going to go to the left this time. Why are Christmas trees so bad at knitting? They always drop their needles. Okay, that's a little bit better. Need some Christmas cracker jokes. They're the best. They're basically just dad jokes. Ooh! Oh, it's totally worth fighting over as well, but we're going to be here all day. Oh, no! No! You scum. Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. Oh, I'm gonna get kicked out myself. No, I'm not. Yes! Yes! 2 successful steals in a row. On both Gfreds. Rip chicken. Wow, Rip Venable. What on earth happened there? He's just exploded. I feel like the Jacko's not a bad shout. This old style baller, probably not too bad either, but it's not going to be as quick as the new baller. Jacko's got really good grip. I mean, when you're going the way that you want to go. It's not going to do anything great top speed wise, but it's not all-wheel drive or anything. I'm not going to get this Jacko to the airport the way that this is going. Alright, 9th at the quarry. That 2XDJ's got an early lead. Oh, really? I clipped that. Of course I clipped that. A lot of people... This traffic today has been absolutely ridiculous. Do I change for the Baltic? I think I do, you know. Don't tell me he's blocked me in. The traffic is absolutely insane. The traffic lately has been crazy in these Gfreds. Alright. I'm happy with this decision. I feel like the Baltic's not going to be that much slower than a Jacko straight line speed. I mean, and it's bad, but I feel like this is going to do well up Chiliad. Should I dare... I might try the hot lap route in this. I might. I'm going to go for it. I'm making the decision now, early. Baltic quicker than the old baller. See, if that was the new version of the baller, wouldn't stand a chance of catching. But the old baller model is slow. I think I've got to be wary of the traffic more than anything else right now. So still in 9th, so at least I haven't lost anything from the quarry in terms of position for changing to the Baltic. Rocking along. This might have been a good car change. We'll see. Silent Fred. It is a little bit. You can hear the sound of the snow more than you can the car. I can't hear Broughy over the sound of the Baltic. There's Artex DJ in his lead, going back up at the from the airport. He's got a big lead. But it's a Snowfred, so it's even more treacherous and anything can happen than normal. Beautiful. Can I skip over to the other side? Nope. It's alright though. Okay, that isn't. You've got to be... Are you serious? How did you know? Like, I was in the middle of the road, just left. How did he not dodge that? Maybe he didn't intend to. Alright, I'm in 4th though. That was a good... the airport jump really helped me there. 4th place. This Baltic is... This bloody traffic. I've been involved in so many crashes. This is ridiculous. I need to look after this Baltic if I'm trying to try and take it up the hot lap route. I haven't looked after it so far. Although, to be fair, I feel like it hasn't been my fault. Half of the crashes that I've been involved in. I think I can't see anybody on the map towards the left. So that would lead me to believe that the top 3 are all going for the OG route. So if this pays off... Will it pay off though? I'm going to try it. I mean, I'm so far behind the leader. And I have to better what I did on PS4. And I already came 3rd on the PS4 race. Infairness? God, this Infairness is spawning and we're not allowed to take it. I've seen a Sultan and an Infairness. Man. The Infairness would be absolutely OP for these conditions, more than normal. It would be... I would probably take that Infairness and win whilst also having 5 crashes. Alright, so it looks like there's... Looks like 3rd, 4th and 5th places are going for the risky hot lap route. And we've got 1st and 2nd who are doing the OG route. That's interesting. I mean, it makes sense. You're not going to get a chance to win unless you take a risk. The Jacko is quicker in a straight line. Can't see where the that was an absolute mess from from all of us, all 3 of us. Who was that? Disaster? Was it Rip Disaster? He's lost his car, I'm pretty sure, after that. I let off the accelerator on purpose because I thought this is going to be an absolute mess, but those 2 just decided to continue. And crashed into each other. Like, nobody wanted to give. Lives up to the name, I suppose, yeah. Taking the Jacko on the hot lap route, that's bold as well. It's got good traction though, maybe it'll do it. So we've got 2 going the OG route, 2 going the hot lap route. I'm not confident in this decision, I'll be honest. I've done it to try and, you know, do something different to give myself a chance. And, you know, also to say that I've done the hot lap route to this Snowfred season. But I'm not confident, frankly. Oh my god. Really? This does not look good. I'm bailing immediately. I didn't have any momentum because of the bloody hit from him. He knocked me and then I had to start from nothing. If I'd been able to actually keep up a bit of speed, I might have been alright. Oh, he died. Karma. Instant karma. I'm very much okay with seeing that. We believed in you. I wasn't convinced, frankly, but the hit did not help. So, looks like I'm going the long way. The gamble didn't pay off. So many people are dying. Again. Yeah, I think so. I think if I'd kept the momentum, it would have been okay. This is such a long-winded way to go. Can you, like, skip a little bit of it? Guess not. Like even on the path, which has a little bit better grip than just the hillside, this is still a challenge in the Baltic. Like I definitely wasn't convinced that this was the right decision. Is that Zion on the mountain struggling to get up the last... It's always the last bit. You can get up most of the hill, but then the last bit... Yeah, no one's making it up the hot lap route. You've got to have a baller for the hot lap route. Or something significantly slower than, say, a Baltic, but has all-wheel drive. You need all-wheel drive in the snow for the hot lap route, basically. And the more power you've got, the better. There's another rip. People dying. So I'm still in third. Is that second place getting to the checkpoint now? Wow, first place is gone. Artwix DJ must be long gone by now. I think he took the OG route, obviously playing it safe because he was already in the lead anyway. I'm guessing this is the person who was in second place who also decided to take the OG route and has subsequently... Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, I had to stop. I had to stop and look. You can't use weapons in a Gfred, not even those. Not even that. That's against the rules. You're not even allowed to get yourself out with one of those. I'm not going to kick him, but for future reference. If you get stuck, you get stuck. No weapons at all. Oh, that was hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious. From second place he was in as well. Alright, I've got to take it nice and easy. I am obviously way behind R2XDJ. 3 minutes! 3 minutes behind! He's had a... God damn it. He's had a really good run off at the front. All the way, really. But finishing second for life, is still going to be better than the PS4 race. I mean, it would put all the pressure on the PC race that I would have to finish first if I wanted to do third, second, first in the row. But long way to go still. Let's not count any chickens before they hatch. This has not been a good Chiliad descent. Okay,
oh, what a scumbag.
People still struggling to get up Chiliad. Carbonizer. I would not like to be in a Carbonizer. I don't like the Carbonizer and Gfreds even when it's dry. What car is R2XDJ in? I don't know. I think it looked like a Jackal. But I can't say for sure. He might have swapped as well. You don't know. Snowfred stream record is a 21:13 from AG Axel, unless someone beat it earlier. AG Axel won the PS4 one in a 22, I think it was. R2XDJ is so far ahead, maybe he'll get the Snowfred stream record. A stream record on Xbox as well, as in Xbox, someone on Xbox taking a record across all the platforms. That was a nice little transition. Alright, looks like I've got a decent gap right now. Oh man, there's... Okay, I was looking at the map, I didn't see the car. But I am in no man's land. I am so lonely. Chiliad has ruined so many people. I think the early bailout was a good decision. So going for that second for life. Still, the trend is upwards if this happens. But I'd have to win PC to go third, second, and first. I haven't had a crazy disaster yet. Like that normally happens in Snowfreds. This has been going surprisingly well, and considering my form in Gfreds lately, I'm pretty happy about it. Do you know what? That's not a bad idea. Checking a parachute at the observatory. I'm so far behind R2XDJ and I'm so far ahead of third place, I might as well just get out and check. Yeah, we're good. Only 10 seconds for R2XDJ to... Oh, he finished. Oh, that was so close. I think he did just beat the stream record for Snowfred, but only by... What was that, like 2 seconds? 21:11. The previous stream record for Snowfred was a 21:13. GG. New stream record. Snowfred. New stream Snowfred record. GG R2XDJ by 2 seconds. So close. Somebody on Xbox getting an overall record for stream Gfreds as well. Unheard of. What the hell was that race? Says R2XDJ in the chat. GG's. You bossed it from start to finish. I didn't stand a chance. Second is the best I could have hoped for in this one. Second for life. I just need the parachute to work. What car were you in, R2XDJ? I didn't crash once, didn't hit anything, didn't roll it once. GG. I don't see any icons around me at all. People seem to be having so many issues with Chiliad. More so than normal. Buffalo. I was looking at the buffaloes on the highway and thinking that might be a good option. Buffalo from the highway all the way to the end. Alright. Let's try and lock down this second place. Yeah, keep in mind that the Snowfred...
Oh, what a
The
scumbag!
Snowfred records are without the top cars, obviously. I'm pretty sure the overall absolute Snowfred record is still held by Doodle in the very first Snowfred that we did, when we didn't ban the 9F, the Infernus, and the Sultan, and it was like a 20-minute Gfred or something. It's 20-minute Snowfred. You know, that's kind of the difference. That's why we banned those 3 cars. I might be wrong on that with the exact numbers, but... Coming in for the second. So I had 3rd place in the PS4 Gfred. 2nd place in the Xbox Gfred. If that trend continues... I don't think it will. There hasn't been a major disaster yet. There's going to be a major disaster on PC, I can feel it. The thing is, there's always someone who gets a better start or a better... Okay, this has not gone well. It's just getting a better... Like, R2XDJ got the car at the start and never looked back. Like, there's always something... I never seem to be quite getting that winning position. Oh my god, there's so many people still at Chiliad. What is this? Half the field are still on Chiliad. So finally the top 5 are finishing. 10 minutes separating the top 5. Wow. There we go. Second for life. Third in the first Gfred. Second in the second. The only way I can best this now is finishing first in the PC. Whether that's going to happen or not, we shall see. That field spread though is absolutely insane. People had so many issues in this Gfred. Good job, Xbox guys. We got the Snowfred stream record and some of the worst Snowfred times as well. Final one. Let's do it. Go, 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 go. Oh, I got a little tiny head start there, but nothing major. So I've got to finish first. It's first or bust at this point. We've gone third, second, first. Well, we've gone third and second. The only way to continue the trend is to be first. Final Gfred of the decade, yes. Final Gfred of the decade. Final Snowfred of 20... No! No! There's the disaster. I said it was coming. I said it was coming. Bike must have fallen into the water. Oh my god. Oh my god. There it was. I told you. I told everybody the disaster was coming. I'm so done. Okay, well we can say already that the win is not going to happen. That's it. It's over. It's over. I did call it.
Oh, what a scumbag!
I totally called it. There's always at least one disaster on Snowfreds. God damn it. I did that pretty well. That looks like an absolute mess. So I'm gonna swim. This was the worst idea of all time. It was the worst idea of all time. Turbo Saab entered first. It's the beginning of the end. Like I said, there's always one person who is able to get away. It's different people each time, but there's always one. So the win is going to be a struggle. That swim didn't really help me, did it? Oh, for God's sake. I didn't, I never get onto the running section at the right place. Still got the parachute at least. Thank you guys for the bits and things like that. I appreciate it. I'll catch it all up with it at the end. How much is Santa paying for the sleigh parking? Nothing, it's on the house. I like that one. That's the best one so far. Poor Net Rex with no stamina. Need to get first to keep the trend going. Gfred gods. Nah. No, not happening. Why are you guys continually telling me to check my chute? I've checked it already. Isn't it quicker to tap the run button? Not in first person. That's why we go in first person. Alright, I'll check it again. There you go. First is always possible for somebody else. Yeah, pretty much. I like that. Oh my god, the traffic is... I mean, I'll take it. No, go, 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 go! Yes! Yes! Killed somebody and oh, he absolutely got wrecked. Alright, if I can get one of those buffaloes. Not a penumbra, a buffalo. Is finishing first still the plan? Absolutely not. Some level of comeback is all I've got. That's all I've got now after that start. Alright. The buffalo is not too bad. It's what R2XDJ just used for the stream record. The snow... What on earth? What on earth is... Gfred saved all of its nonsense for the final Snowfred. That's what's happened. The final Snowfred of the decade. Bitch. This traffic is absolutely insane. The final Gfred of the decade. The final Snowfred of 2019. It's all kicked off. It's just saved everything for now. To be fair, the last Snowfred last year was really good as well, but for completely different reasons. Decade ends in 2021. What? What kind of weird time system are you on? Oh my god! Years started at 1, so not 0, so a new decade starts at something 1 also. That is the weirdest... I can't think of the word. But... the first decade was from most stupid. Not most stupid wasn't the word I was thinking. It was okay. I can get on board with that from a technical perspective, but the 90s was a decade. The 80s was a decade. The 80s wasn't the year 1981 to the year 1990. That's not how it works in modern decade, you know. I'm not getting into this. This is stupid. This is the final... This is the final Gfred of the decade. I don't care what anybody else says. He's having a lot of lag. Anyway, the word decade is just... oh my god. It's just a measure of time. Decade can mean any 10-year period. I'm choosing it to be the 10-year period from... It's the decade of the 2000s. 2010s, I should say. So you can't get off with that nonsense. 1975 to 1980, the start of 1975 to the end of 1984 is also a decade. Stupid logic. That's absolute typical, like, grammar Nazi-esque thing. If someone says in the final day of 2019, it's the last day of the decade, and someone goes, well, technically, it's not the last day of the decade. It's like... I knew that wasn't going to go well. Come on, land it. Yes! We both landed it. GG. But actually... yeah. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! Anyway. Under that logic, the 2000... Yeah, 2000 was part of the 90s, I know. It's like, just let it go sometimes. It's the final Gfred of the decade. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so salty. The final Gfred of the decade is being salty. That whole decade talk has just thrown me off completely now. It's absolutely thrown me off completely. I'm up into 10th. That's actually quite surprising, given how this nightmare... This is an absolute nightmare. How this has gone. I'm no longer in 10th. I'm no longer in 10th. Was I really only a minute behind? A minute and a half behind at the airport? This car is trashed. If you say decades can be any 10 years, then every last Gfred in the year ends a decade. Technically, I suppose that's true. I'm just going on the colloquial term of the decade ending. Now. That's it. That's the end of discussion. It's a colloquialism. Oh my god. So many disconnections. This has really not gone well. I feel like I need a redo. This might not be the last Gfred of the decade. I can't end Snowfreds like this. I'm not saying tonight because it's already way too late and we've done 3 Snowfreds in one night, but maybe like on the 31st if I'm doing a stream and it's snowing GTA. I don't know what my plans are for streams for the rest of the year, but I'm not going to say for definite that it'll be the final Gfred of the decade because this has gone horrendously. There might be a one-off extra Snowfred. A bonus final Snowfred. We had a bonus final Snowfred on one of the years because I remember titling the episode on the second channel, the bonus final Snowfred. Restart the decade. Oh man. Right, let's not make that mistake again. Let's just do it the right way. I mean, we have done one Snowfred. We've done 4 Snowfreds this year, 1 on each platform, including 5M. So we've had a good run of Snowfreds. Maybe I should make this the last one. I don't know. Can't decide. There needs to be some finality to it, doesn't there? Yeah, this is going to be the last one. Forget it. I'm changing my mind again. I can't leave this bumper Gfred night up in the air. Let's try and make the best of this. 8th place, that's not a bad comeback so far. Let's not give up. Gfred spirit. Try and make the best of what we've got. It's been a salty first half of the Gfred. And Gfred has saved all of its issues for the final one, because of course it did. But let's make the best of it. Gfred spirit, never give up in the final Snowfred. Let's do it. Fifth, there it is. OG route. I've actually done the OG route relatively well. Look at this. Top 5 hype. Top 5 is always possible. How far behind have I been? How many issues have I had in this race? In the top 5. I tell you what, there's a podium on here. That's 4th, 3rd and 4th. Oh, that was close. Actually, he's still trying to get the checkpoint, so I'm legitimately in 4th. I'm only 43 seconds behind the leader. Since they're switching positions closer to the checkpoint, I'm assuming 43 is more accurate. I mean, I'm still not gonna win, but this is an alright comeback. Even now. I mean, maybe it's still saving me a lovely surprise. And it's all gonna go to even more to hell, but alright, there we go. There we go. This is alright. This is alright. Gotta be so careful on this snow. I'm just braking constant brakes. Lovely. Past the train. Perfect timing for that. And Fredo's botched it. There's 3rd place. Now we're talking. Look at this. Do you know what? This has been a comeback in like mentality as well. Keeping the mentality to push forward and keep going. This isn't 2nd place ahead, is it? Did he get stopped by the train, maybe? And now he's gotten stopped on the bridge by somebody else. This is insane. How ever since I started on the OG route, 2nd place hype. Look at this. 2nd for life. Bloody hell. Risking it in the slower car. Stratum's a good car for Snowfreds, but it is slow. Where's first at? I think he's already past the observatory. That's a big gap. Big gap. It's going to have to be a parachute fail, I think. How did you go from 30th to 3rd? I was looking up decade facts. 2nd now. This buffalo's been great, I've got to say. First would be a Christmas miracle. This buffalo has been fantastic. Ever since I got past, I mean, even at the airport jump it worked a treat. It's just I've been getting caught in traffic and other people crashing into me. it's absolutely trashed, but it's handled everything really well. I can see why how R2X DJ got the record in this. INF not allowed to take it. Alright, let's do it. Nice and easy. Let's not be stupid about it. We're alright. I'm still a minute behind. I was actually a minute 30 behind on the top of Chiliad. I'm a minute behind now. I'm not gonna win unless a parachute catastrophe happens. So let's try and consolidate this second, because even that is just a marvellous comeback from the start of this race and everything that's happened. No. Oh my god. I thought I'd exploded like 3 times there. Doors have gone. I've still got some doors. I've got the left doors, not the right doors. That was close. I could have died there. If I finished second, at least I wouldn't have done worse than the previous Gfred. It would have been third, second. Like, when have I ever had apart from that one run of wins that I had, like that's the drought that I've had of good performances in Gfred as well. This has been amazing. The Snowfred magic has come back. It's all come back for Snowfreds. He hasn't botched the parachute, has he? You've got to be kidding. Oh my god. Jesus! No, he's parachuting. I thought he might have not have been, but he is. Damn it! Turbo tried to do the hot lap parachute line. Whether he'll get it or not, I don't know. Yeah, it was good timing on that. No, he's got it. Damn it! He successfully managed to get in the air, did Turbo. So I'm still fighting for second place. This has been an amazing comeback though. You gotta give me that. Into second, and I haven't finished that far behind the leader, considering I was, what, a minute and a half behind at the top of Chiliad. Second for life. Well, that's a good way to finish. Good old Gfred. Good old Snowfreds. Giving us some action right at the end. I only finished 30 seconds behind. If that had gone slightly differently at the start, maybe that could have been a win. I caught up like a minute over the course of the, well, at least since the airport maybe, or the top of Chiliad actually. That was a good way to finish.
Guys, hitting me and taking names.
Last Gfred of the decade.
Taking names.
Not bad. 3 Snowfreds in a row. Third, second and second. Considering how badly I've been doing in Gfreds lately, I'll totally take that. It's been a while since I'm got a win though. Gonna have to wait a while for that, I think. These have been some good Snowfreds. I think it was all about the mindset. It was all about the mindset. After I decided that no, this is going to be the final one, let's just go for it. It all just went well from there. It's all about mindset.
Where are the white women at?
That was a good one. That was a good comeback. Second for life. There it is. Did you notice my finishing time? 22:22. 22 minutes and 22 seconds. All the twos. I was only a tenth of a second, just over a tenth away from having twos across the board. I guess it's only right to finish the Snowfreds for 2019 with second place. Second for life. As always. Good Snowfreds this year, as always.